Okay, so today I took like a buy trade. Well, not like a buy trade. I took a buy trade on EU today, and it was for like a 1 to 4 risk reward ratio. So for about 27.2 pips or whatnot. Could have got way more, but I'm still learning, and I know what I need to do next time. But anywho, let's get to why I took this trade. How I took this trade, and yeah, pretty much how I go about making my areas that I feel like are more, well, that are important for me to see, like as far as the flow of the market. So I went ahead and I plotted my low of the day and high of the day from yesterday's sessions. And so the low of the day is right here, the high of the day is right here. So when I woke up this morning, I woke up somewhere like up in here in this area. So what I do is I just go ahead and like look back and see what price was doing. So as I can see, price is like flowing upwards pretty much, so it's like bullish. So right here in this Asian session, I believe it was Asia or whatever, price was able to go above it, retest, and then go higher, right? So I look at that as price wanting to go bullish. So, and it's making like these floors. So like even though like this floor is like broken and then like retest and like trade pretty much like below it. So I just look at this as like a quasi or whatever. You got the head here, left shoulder, right shoulder, retest, and then it goes up right here, right? So now this would be considered the high in this session area right here. Price came down here, created another floor. It gave like this bullish engulfing pattern right here on the 15 minutes, and then it like went up, right? So what I looked at was price came back down, and instead of it like breaking and trading beneath this area, instead it just like found like some buyers. It found like the low demand area here, and price was able to go up. So like I said, I woke up before I think this candle right here was formed right here, and what I did was I just zoomed in on the 5-minute, because since I missed price coming back down here at this point where I could have got in like on a 1-minute, maybe like a 1-minute quasi or whatever, or break and retest and follow through with a bullish engulfing pattern. Instead, I just went down to like a 5-minute, and I was trying to see if on this 5-minute that I would get some like a like a retrace. So pretty much like on this candle right here, it was forming at the time, and it was bearish. It was red. However, price didn't close and make this candle red. Instead, it kept it bullish or whatever. So I figured that kind of was gonna happen. So I was like, okay, let me just go down to a 3-minute chart, right? So when I went to a 3-minute chart, I seen that, let me make this bigger. Okay, so yeah, so I seen price breaking this like pretty much some resistance area. It broke it, and now it's retesting, and then it's keeping like this low right here. Price is maintaining this low. It's not going beneath it, or it's not like trading and staying below this low low right here. So what I did was I just I put my little line here. So once price came up and then it retraced it or whatever, I told myself, if price can't close and stay beneath this low right here, then I feel like we're going to go up. So what I did was I just went down to my 1-minute chart, and on my 1-minute chart, what I'm looking for is price to respect this low right here. So price, remember, it came up on this 3-minute, so it's breaking all these like resistance area right here. Boom, up, came back down. So on this candle right here, this is where I marked off my low at right here. So as long as price can stay supported at this area, what I'm looking for is price to break some other resistance. So as long as it doesn't break this this demand right here or this support right here, price comes up, breaks it. This right here, I consider this like my bullish engulfing pattern. So these candles right here are bigger than these candles. It closed above these candles, and so this was my entry right here. So that's why I put my stop. I put it beneath all this like 15-minute like type stuff right here, all this low price action. However, I really only need to like keep it like right here or whatever, because that was kind of like the lowest point that it made within all of this like price action area right here. And yeah, so and I just like took it up, and it just like kind of like exploded at one point. I'm like, whoa, it just like jumped up. Like this is a 1 minute, so like from here, what, 119.10 to what, 20, that's like 10, we got about 20 pips, so like about 20 pips or so in a minute. So like that's great, right? So how did I find my exit area? I'll speak on that. So pretty much I went to my 15-minute chart and I was just looking like left pretty much. So my 15-minute chart, it's nothing really down here. Well, you can try to go back and back and back, but like nothing really lows and it's not really showing anything like down here at this area. So I was like, okay, let me go to my 1 hour chart. I go to my 1 hour chart and I don't really see anything neither up in here. So I'm like, okay, let me just go to a higher time frame. So I went to like a week or whatever. I went to the weekly chart, and what I seen price before it got to this line right here. I just drew it just based off of this area right here on the weekly. So like this weekly pretty much like a support. I really don't know why I picked it, to be honest with you, but I mean, I just didn't see anything else like on a smaller time frame where I can like, you know, start to take profits at. So this was like the first thing I seen that was kind of like a short term type thing. So yeah, so I just put it there, and price kind of like went directly to it and then started to drop. So yeah, however, price can go, you know, all the way up to here or up to here, somewhere like that. But anywho, that's where I took my target at. However, as you can see, where I took my target at, price still went all the way up here. Now, what I could have done is I could have just realized that price is going to probably most likely remain bullish up into the reversal area. The reversal area starts around like, you know, 10 o'clock or whatever, Eastern Standard Time. So I could have took it somewhere up in here and then start to take profits knowing that the reversal was coming in. So that's probably like, let me see how many pips that would have been. Take the ruler. So about additional 30 pips I lost out on. However, whatever, I'm able to trade another day. Caught this nice little move right here, and I was done pretty much. So yeah, with that being said, that was the buy trade that I took, and hopefully this helps someone. If you have questions, let me know, and yeah, we go from there.